murder, or self-defense. Have you heard of the Black Swan Trial? Mother and ex-ballerina Ashley Benefield is accused of killing her husband, Doug Benefield, but only one side of the story has been told. After hearing these facts, you be the judge. Once an abuser, always an abuser.
Came over, her strange husband attacked her, and she says she shot him.
Doug Benefield has a history of physical and mental abuse on his partners. He shot a gun into the ceiling in the midst of an argument with her. When Doug was being aggressive, during an argument, the dog got between them and Doug punched the dog.
Did you hit Sully?
You could call it hit, yes.
You called it hit?
Yes, I hit my dog.
And you admit that that happened on or about that day you hit the wall to get her to stop talking?
I hit it out of frustration.
And placed tracking devices on her vehicle to keep tabs on her whereabouts, and then claimed it wasn't him, causing Ashley deep mental stress, leading her to therapy.
Was if they got into a argument, like if he didn't like something she said, or they disagreed on something, he would scream at her and make her put on her pajamas, get back in bed, and start the day over. As this situation was escalating, like in the last few days of his life, he was becoming increasingly more scary and aggressive.
He also had hidden prescriptions under Ashley's name that she had no knowledge of. And if you think this is bad, the way things ended for his first wife were much worse.
In the exhibits, there was a text message that Renee Benefield had sent to Doug while they were married, which were included to show his previous history of abuse and being a fraud. The part you can see is when she says, "Deeply disappointed that you distorted who you really were when I married you. I loved you through finding out you weren't really what you pretended to be. You kicking me so hard on New Year's Eve on our honeymoon because you were having trouble functioning in certain areas. You holding a gun to your head twice in my home that I opened to you."
In one of her last messages to Doug, Renee states she wants a divorce. 12 days later,
Renee had tragically and suddenly passed away.
was Ashley next?
She's scared of him. She's admitted being afraid of him. But not that kind of stupid fear that people pretend to have. Real, raw survival fear.
Like, follow, and share for part 2.